way around it any more than necessary. Head off to the south, another trap, and to the left and to the right and everywhere other than where I was walking. Get past one more trap. Use the transceiver, right back out of it. Head south into this room. Gotta go ahead and equip card number 1. Inside this room is a bunch of random dogs just kind of hanging out here. I guess it's kind of like the pen, dog pen. Just because it's like so many of them just kind of sitting around here not doing anything. No one else is around. Head off to the right and enter this room. Okay, using card number 6 in the room. And inside here is, well, a big blank area. But hey, if we go ahead and punch a hole in the wall on the right side, we find Dr. Petrofic's daughter. Okay, even though we haven't even found him yet, we have found the daughter, but it basically explains what they were doing. But hey, we gotta go help her dad now. So once she's saved, even though we don't even do anything else with her, somehow the hole refills, so I don't know how the hell she's escaping, just like all the other hostages. But heck, she even has something more to deal with, because she's behind the wall. Go right back up, and now basically we just gotta head the exact same direction that we had come, and go past all the dogs and all the traps that we did before. I'm gonna use the flashlight once again real quick, in order to illuminate the room, so I don't have to die by accidentally not seeing a trap as it opens, so I can stop it. But I'm just going to bypass some of them that I didn't bypass before. Head up. Still have the flashlight equipped. Head over to the right a little bit just to try to avoid some of these traps from opening up and killing me. Okay, bypass that one. Head over here and walk the entire length of the upper, just walking right next to the walls, or the boxes, try not to die. Head off, and now we're going to go ahead and enter this room, and now we are past all the random traps that were in the basement dark area. Heading up into this room. From here, we're going to head off to the right, and pretty much start backtracking now. And once again, I gotta equip that gas mask, because there's poisonous gas everywhere. So now we have the very, very long, trudging trek to make it back around. Just bypass that door, walk around, get past all this poisonous gas, constant gas everywhere. I don't know how anyone else could be walking around. I guess they all have gas masks, even though I haven't seen another gas mask in the entire game other than the one I picked up there at the very beginning of it. But still, even with that, heading back around, and now we are going to re-enter this room. Head off to the right. Gotta switch key cards again for the building at the time so far during the course of the video, I think. Okay, main room that we started in. This time, equip card number 3, and go ahead and head to the right, and go back into this room. Okay, re-equip the gas mask real quick, and go ahead and start following the same exact path that we took earlier. Walk around, go back around the same path that we took before. And hey, look, there's that random room again. So we're gonna head back down. And this time punch a hole in this wall instead of going in that one. And now it's time to do battle with the Fire Trooper. Oh yay, the Fire Trooper. Very, very easy boss. Handguns only need it. Walk right next to him, pop him a whole bunch of bullets, and he's done. Yes, a very extremely simple boss. Very cool, actually. I think he was probably one of my favorite bosses just because of the fire and everything. But he's very, very easily taken care of. And inside here, being guarded by Fire Trooper was Dr. Petrovic, who basically explains where Metal Gear is and how we got how we have to destroy it by using random plastic explosives in order to defeat the supercomputer. No, we don't actually get to do battle with Metal Gear, unfortunately. In this port of Metal Gear, we actually have to do battle with a giant computer instead of actually doing battle with Metal Gear itself, which is the giant computer I mentioned earlier. Then I'm just going to bypass that battle, skip the whole thing with planning the explosives because it's just very boring, very long, very tedious. And since I can bypass it, I might as well take the opportunity to bypass it, but you're really not missing anything other than a random computer exploding. But I will enter that room real quick and just show you the room and what it is before I go ahead and use the little trick in order to just get past it and then go off to do go to the final boss battle in the game. Now that we're back in the main opening area, we're going to go up here real quick and grab this hostage and head south. I could have grabbed him anytime, but since I'm getting ready to actually exit the building this time, I figured I might as well just go on up and grab him real quick. Okay, now we're outside this building again, and this time we're going to head back to the right and go right back into that maze area that we were before. But we're just going to say screw it and just bypass this maze altogether by heading off to the right. By doing so, it kind of takes us out of it, and now we're going to head up to the north. And here we go, we're going to enter this building this time, and this is the final building of the game. This is where the Metal Gear supercomputer, as well as the final boss of the game, is being held. Once inside here, we're just going to head straight up. Till, we took out those guys real quick, but they were really nothing. Used the transceiver in order to bypass a random trap. Quickly head around the trap and head up. I'm going to have to bypass another trap real fast. Use the transceiver real quick, it's done, and now I'm going to go up into this elevator. And the elevator is a very, very long trek all the way down into the deep basement area of this facility, which is the resting place for the giant supercomputer controlling Metal Gear. Very, very long trek all the way down into the depths of this building. As you can see, the giant B on the wall there symbolizes basement, and thus we have finally arrived, and now we just have a very quick path, actually, just the final few rooms, as I'm going to get past these giant lasers, which do mess me up quite a lot, but that is why I do have extra rations that I can use. But I'm going to go up here, head inside this room by equipping card number 8. But I use a ration real fast just to refill my health. Re-equip the gas mask for the random poison that is once again plaguing in this room. More and more rooms just filled with random poison. Don't know how anyone else can get past this area but me, but either way, going up, head off to the right here, and go ahead and enter this room by using a random card real quick. Go inside. Okay, once inside here, re-equip my gas mask once again. Head up, past all the random gas that's spewing up. Get hit by a few landmines, but hey, I got extra health in case I need it, so I really don't have to worry about the random landmines. Use card number 1. Go around here. Okay, get past all this stuff, which of course is trying to kill me, so I'll use another ration. Refill my health all the way back up, go up and around. And okay, enter this room. And this is the room with the giant supercomputer. Okay, there's 4 random guards. Kill them, you can see the room, just a big computer, nothing else. But what I do is I exit, go back in while holding the right button, and somehow, boom, I'm teleported right to the final boss. And yeah, we're in for a little bit of a shock, because the person who's been helping us the whole time, our commander, Big Boss, is turning out to be the actual final boss of the game. He turned on us, and we're gonna have to do, of course, battle with Big Boss. And of course, this would be the whole real big storyline of Metal Gear throughout all the games so far in the series is, of course, Snake and relationship with Big Boss and the Big Boss character and all that. But once he after he gets done explaining everything, we are going to quickly equip not only the armor, because of course that's going to be beneficial, we are also going to equip the rocket launcher. Now, if you head off to the right here, he will usually head up or down, but he'll get stuck in a looping pattern, and I can just stand here and keep blasting him with rockets. He just walks back and forth, I keep blasting him. After a few good hits, he is done, he is taken care of, Big Boss is dead, as far as we know. And now we're going to head off to the left, and head up the giant elevator to escape. Officially, even though I didn't destroy the supercomputer, there would be a giant clock running, a timer, that would slowly be counting down for the destruction of the base. As you're going to see, the entire base does explode. It's taken care of. We get a transmission now from Snake explaining that Metal Gear has been destroyed and Operation Intrude N313 is a huge success. Oh yes, it's all over. Everything at last. Solid Snake. We now are going to see the transceiver change over real quick, and we're going to see we're going to get another transmission from a random news report. And it's going to explain, that there was a giant explosion, blah, blah, blah. Basically explaining, that we destroyed Outer Heaven, and yeah, the game is over, as we're now gonna get, this is the computer speaking apparently, and here are the creators of your Metal Gear game. Thank you very much, computer, for explaining that the credits were about to happen. As we now go through the random credits, so this basically explain, of course, the head people that worked on the game, and it's gonna, of course, be, since officially Hideo Kojima actually had nothing to do with this port, he officially is not listed in the credits, which is kind of funny, but probably more of a reason why he doesn't like this game if he ever saw the end of it. But we see presented by Konami, 1988 Tokyo, and then it goes right back to the main screen, so that's all that's involved. In the MXX version is actually another transmission that explains a little bit more, kind of like a secret ending or whatever. But that's going to wrap up Metal Gear 1. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.